Welcome back to the today's class on advanced switchgear. Today we are going to see about power factor correction by series resistance and merits and demerits of different types of circuit breakers. Power factor correction by series resistance. Rate of rise of restriking voltage for inductive faults can also be reduced by artificial increase of power factor. We know that rate of rise of restriking voltage for inductive faults is decreased with the help of inserting series or parallel resistance across the circuit breaker contacts. This type of inserting resistance across the circuit breaker contacts is known as resistance switching. So, in inductive faults, by increasing the power factor, we can have a control of rate of rise of restriking voltage. So, this method is used to decrease the rate of restriking voltage by artificially increasing the power factor. Application of this method is for blast circuit breakers and is for low voltage up to 15 kilovolt design. So this can be used only for low voltage designs up to 15 kilovolt, and this type of power factor correction by inserting series resistance or by increasing the power factor can only be used in blast type circuit breakers, that is air blast or oil blast circuit breakers. The arc itself acts as series linear resistance as in air brake circuit breakers, since when a short circuit current is interrupted, then a arc will be produced, and this arc consists of a resistance, and this resistance will act as a series linear resistance, and it is used in air brake circuit breakers to control the rate of rise of restriking voltage, and by inserting the series resistance in the form of arc, then the power factor can be increased with the help of creation of arc, and this creation of arc induces a series resistance, and so the rate of rise of restriking voltage amplitude can be decreased in case of inductive faults. Figure illustrates modification of power factor by introduction of arc resistance. In this figure, you can see the power factor of the system can be increased, so the arc, that is the rate of restriking voltage, is decreased. You can see the power system equivalent circuit in this figure. Here the generator is present and the series inductance and parallel capacitance are present in the system, and you can see the insertion of series resistor, that is the linear variable resistor, which is created due to the arc, and this creation of arc and the series linear resistance makes the power factor to get increased and the rate of rise of restriking voltage get decreased. And on the below graph, on this graph, you can see the inductive currents get chopped at this point, and this is the arc voltage of the inductive current as shown, and this is the ampere rating of the circuit breaker, and this is shown in the dotted line. And here in the below figure you can see the series inductance, that is the linear series inductance current which is flowing in the arc current, and this resistor current is interrupted at this position or this second. It facilitates current interruption and the rate of rise of restriking voltage conditions are also improved. So, by increasing the power factor with the help of series linear resistance, and this series linear resistance is created by the arc which is present in air brake circuit breakers, then the low voltage system, that is the system which is operating below 15 kilovolt, can use this method to control the inductive faults and also to improve the power system stability. Next, we will be seeing about the comparative merits and demerits of different types of circuit breakers. First, we will be seeing about advantages of bulk coil circuit breaker. Simplicity of construction. We know bulk coil circuit breakers are very simple in construction, high rupturing capacity, suitability for automatic as well as manual operation. So this is the circuit diagram. This is the diagram of a minimum bulk oil circuit breaker, and this bulk oil circuit breaker has a very simple construction of a tank and a lever system to open and close the contacts of the circuit breaker. The possibility of locating current transformer in the bushing. So this is the bushing of the oil breaker. Here you can mount the current transformer at the top of the bushing itself. Some disadvantages of bulk oil circuit breakers are fire hazard. Since oil is used, oil is inflammable, so bulk oil circuit breakers has a fire hazard. Explosion hazard. Since the oil is present due to high pressure arc which is creating in the mid of the oil, so very high pressure is liberated, so this oil may explode out and caught into fire. Necessity for periodic inspection of quality and quantity of oil in the tank. Since the oil is subjected to carbonization, so frequent maintenance is required by inspecting the tank. Since the oil is carbonized, then the performance of the circuit breaker get decreased. Large volume of high grade mineral oil which is costly. So this type of circuit breakers consist of a very large tank, and this complete large tank should be filled with high grade mineral oil, and the cost of the high grade mineral oil is very high. Unsuitability for indoor installations. So this type of circuit breaker has a fire hazard, so this type of circuit breaker should be mounted outside of the power yard. So if a fire has caught out, then it can be extinguished with the help of fire extinguisher which is present outside, or you can call upon a fire service to stop the fire or prevent the fire to get more damage to the power system. So this type of circuit breaker should be installed outside. Greater wear and tear of contacts resulting in their frequent replacement. Since the contacts which are moving under oil and under the presence of arc, very high heat is present, so the tear and wear of the moving contacts and the levering system is to be replaced very frequently. Comparatively, large quantity of steel is required for construction of tank. Since the tank is very large, we need a large amount of steel, and very high grade thick steel should be used to construct the tank. Large size and greater weights. Since these types of oil circuit breakers have a very large tank which is made up of a high graded costly steel material, the weight of the circuit breaker increases, as well as the complete tank is filled with mineral oil, so it will goes on increasing the weight of the circuit breaker. So this type of bulk oil circuit breaker is very large and will have a very high greater weight. Advantages of Minimum oil circuit breakers. Comparatively smaller quantity of oil is used. We know that minimum oil circuit breakers are of vertical mounted and only the oil present at this chamber is used. So a very low or very minimum amount of oil is required for interruption of arc. Comparatively less weight and size is designed. Since minimum oil circuit breaker is a extraordinary design of a bulk oil circuit breaker, the weight and the size of the minimum oil circuit breaker is very much minimized. Lower cost. Minimum oil circuit breaker has a very low cost than a bulk oil circuit breaker because of two reasons. Because the oil present inside a minimum oil circuit breaker is very much low than compared with the bulk oil circuit breaker oil quantity. Similarly, the second thing is the bulk oil circuit breaker is made up of a heavy and high grade steel tank. So the steel costs the amount. But in minimum oil circuit breaker, porcelain bushings and porcelain mounted high dielectric materials are used. So the cost of the minimum oil circuit breaker is low. Suitability for both automatic and manual operation. So minimum oil circuit breaker can be automated and also be operated in manually. Easier access to contacts. Since all the contact materials and the contact system are under the minimum oil circuit breaker which are vertically mounted, any human can access the contacts and the contact mechanism and the drive lever system of a minimum oil circuit breaker with a minimum time of operation. Disadvantages of minimum oil circuit breaker. Fire and explosion hazard do exist in this type of circuit breaker, although to lesser extent than a bulk oil circuit breaker. The minimum oil circuit breaker uses minimum amount of oil. Since oil is used in a minimum, so the fire hazard is present and the explosion may occur in case of interrupting a very high large fault currents. Totally unsuitable for repeated cycle of operation. Since only a small quantity of oil present in the arcing chamber, so severe operation or repeated operation of a minimum oil circuit breaker is not suitable and it cannot be used in such type of power systems. Requires more frequent inspections and replacement of oil. So since there is a only small quantity of oil is present in the minimum oil circuit breaker, due to presence of arc, high carbonization occur and decomposition of oil is also high. So we need to frequently replace the oil present in the minimum oil circuit breaker. Greater contact damage. Since the arcing chamber is very small and the contact's length, that is the movement of contact, that is the separation of contact from the moving and the fixed contact, the length of separation is very small, so the damage which is caused by the arc, pressure and heat is directly affected in the moving contacts. So the contacts of the minimum oil circuit breaker has to be replaced frequently. Difficulty in locating current transformer. Since bulk oil circuit breakers, the current transformers can be located at the top of the porcelain bushings. Here in minimum oil circuit breaker, there is no possibility of constructing or inserting a current transformer in this type of minimum oil circuit breaker designs. Comparatively low rupturing capacity. Yes, because of bulk oil circuit breaker, the rupturing capacity of the oil is high because large amount of oil is used in bulk oil circuit breakers, whereas in minimum oil circuit breakers only less amount of oil is present. So the rupturing capacity of the minimum oil circuit breaker is low. Next we are going to see about the advantages of air blast circuit breaker. No explosion or fire hazard since the air is present in the arcing chamber, so the arc present in the air cannot create any fire hazard because the air does not make a fire sense. So the fire hazard is totally eliminated in air blast and air brake circuit breakers. very fast in operation since compressed air present in the air reservoir is used to trip the circuit or it is used to operate the moving contact, so the very fast operation is attained. Suitability for rapid reclosing since spring system is used, so the moving contacts can be reclosed at a faster rate at the same as the opening rate. Very high rupturing capacity. Since air has very high rupturing capacity, the air blast circuit breaker will also have a very high rupturing capacity. Less contact damage. Since the length of the contact can be increased more further, so the distance between the fixed and the moving contact is more, so the damages caused by the arc pressure and heat is released in air and not in contacts. So the contact damage is very minimum in air blast circuit breakers. Very easy access to contacts. So this type of air blast circuit breaker can access the contacts very easily because everything, that is the circuit breaker, is completely present in air. The contacts is also present in air, so the access of contact by humans is also easy process. Comparatively less weight since there is no oil, no steel, no steel tank and no other materials required. The weight of the air blast circuit breaker is minimum. Opening, unloaded transmission line or highly capacitive systems do not present much difficulty for air blast circuit breakers. So air blast circuit breakers can be used to open a high capacitive line, or it can be used to interrupt a inductive load can be used in this type of air blast circuit breakers. Disadvantages of air blast circuit breakers. Installation of complete compressed air system consisting of electric motor, air compressor and air tubes. This type of installations can be used for compressed air. So this installation needs a compressed air system, a compressor and an electric motor. So this is the major disadvantages of air blast circuit breaker. Construction is much more complicated because the compressed air is present in the tank, so there should not be no leakage in this compressed air. So construction of compressed air system is a complicated design. Cost is higher because the compressed air should not leak. A very high grade steel tubes are to be used to maintain the pressure of the compressed air, so the cost of the air brake circuit breaker is higher. Requires highly trained professionals for maintenance, so the compressed air system should not be damaged in case of any fault or any under malfunction or under any human intervention. So a very high grade trained professional is required for maintaining the compressed air system of a air blast circuit breaker. They are more sensitive to rate of rise of restriking voltage. Now we have seen about the merits and demerits of all the types of circuit breakers which are commonly used in power system. Thank you.